Hey y'all! I hope everybody's doing good today. And as you guys know, we are starting to have a live newsletter every week so you know what's going on or what's poppin' at Popo. So, with that being said, I'm going to kick it over to Camille to start us off on what's poppin'.
What's poppin' this first week of April? So happy April for everybody. It's April Fool's Day. We don't have anything for that. Just letting you know.
I feel like that's not something we celebrate.
Well, we don't have any pranks or any like new exciting news and then psych. Yeah, we're not doing that. But happy April 1st, everybody. Of course, it's raining. So April showers bring what? May flowers or something like that. So whatever. For today, what's poppin'? So we have Center Sphere that's meeting here every Tuesday from 8 to 9. So Rachelle Pfeifer, we told you she was on the podcast. So if you guys haven't listened to the podcast, make sure you listen to the podcast. She conducts that. So if you want to join, please come tomorrow morning. She'll be here and she leads that group and she can give you more information on that. Our upcoming event this week that we have is actually Mia's event, and it is a photo phase out sale. So she's a photographer. So she's actually going to be here the 4th and the 5th. So come on by to pop up, see what she has for sale, and get to know her. And then I'm going to have Miranda talk about a couple of other things that we have.
So first and foremost, I'll get the other event out of the way. This weekend is Tina Schwann's event. If you like wearing white, I actually wore it for purpose just for this. Just kidding. Not if you like wearing white. But they're having a really cool event. I don't know how to accessorize to save my life. I did try today. I with a jacket and some earrings.
I know. I just complimented her too on the hoop earrings. Like, yeah, I really like those.
They're new Betsy Johnson ones. They're really great. But if you come and you wear a white t-shirt and jeans and pay her $40, they're going to teach you all about styling. And styling with accessories and all sorts of cool stuff. Now, that is like, we don't house the tickets in-house, but if you're wanting to find that event, it will be tagged in this live a little bit later once I get the time to type it all out and post it. And it's running around there. So she is having an event with 3 other business owners, lady business owners in the Omaha area, and they're going to teach you all about accessorizing. You're just going to show up in a white t-shirt and some jeans, and they're going to teach you all about how to accessorize properly. She did compliment this jacket the other day, so I felt really good. I'm like, yes, this is a 4-year-old jacket. It's great. And then the other thing is we have balloons at Pop-Up right now. So I did post earlier that if you didn't know, Pop-Up allows photographers to come in for $35 an hour to take photos in our space. We have a really pretty balloon arch, and I will post photos later today. Maybe in the comments of this live, we'll see of what that looks like. So if you are having a celebration or something and you like the colors blue, baby blue, and green and white, there's a really cool balloon arch that's here. We'll probably have to get rid of it come Tina's event, so it's only probably going to be here till Friday. So if you want to come in and take pictures, please do. And we don't really have too much going on other than Mia's event. So if you want to come take pictures with that backdrop, please come in and do. I would just hate for that balloon arch to be taken down. I saw our client take some beautiful time to put it up, so we want some use out of it in some way, shape, or form. With that being said, that's what's poppin'. And Camille, what's about to pop at Pop-Up?
So we have our Ladies After Dark, the Even Darker event. So remind me how many more tickets we have?
We have 5 left.
Okay, so we only have 5 tickets left. So if you guys haven't gone to our events page on our popupcommons.com, please do scroll our event page and make sure you purchase your ticket, because as soon as those 5 tickets are up, we're going to basically say, we're done. We're not going to oversell. And this one is requested by y'all, so go ahead and register. There's a little bit more darker topics in which we're talking about. So that's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Our next thing that Miranda just posted, actually, going into Friday of last week, right? We wanted to let everybody know that we are hosting a Spring Has Sprung event. And that's going to be April 28th. So, and Miranda put it from 12 until 4.
Yep, 12 until 4. You know, if people want to stay after, we're going to have mimosas. Midwest Mixers is kindly going to have mimosas for everybody, which is awesome. We have some amazing business owners that are going to be at that already. We do have 2 vendor spots left. I know we had some people in our DMs. We're kind of trying to balance it out so that there's all sorts of variety there. As of right now, we have a boutique that is a family boutique, so all the things. And also we're right next door to the Snug Peanut. So there's always going to be like child clothes and their stuff there. Mud and Honey is what they're called. I'm probably going to forget a bunch of stuff, but I'm going to try real hard. Is what they're called. A family boutique. We also have somebody that sports the green. Lucky Penny Boutique is going to be there for shopping. We have massages. Morgan with, I think it's Better Wellness. Oh, I'm going to mess it up so bad. I'm going to tag all these people in this live. Just trust me. Just trust me, they'll be there. We'll be giving massages in a massage chair. So if you haven't had a massage and you want one for 15 minutes, come on down. The other thing that's going to be there is we have some other wellness products that are going to be sold. We have the empanadas, as Las Chilones, Nebraska is going to be here. I don't know if you've ever had their empanadas, but dude, they just hit different. And then Wilda's Confections is going to be here with some sweet treats. And then we had a couple other people who requested to be there. And I will tag all the people who are officially going to be there. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be talking about spring stuff, which is home buying. And then Pop-Up's going to be there talking about some outreach. The other thing that we're going to have at this event is we are going to pick 3 nonprofits. And those 3 nonprofits will have QR codes that you can donate to their causes. And it's going to be cool. Yeah. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. Spring has sprung.
Yeah. And then also if we have a vendor that obviously wants to do like bouquets or anything like that, please like reach us, DM us. I would love to be able to do that where they can just set up outside and then our people that come by can actually make a bouquet. It'd be great. Like, just a do-it-yourself type of mobile bar would be awesome. Just, anybody that wants to join us, just throwing it out there. So contact us if you're interested in that.
Wholeheartedly. That would be really cool. And maybe we should just DM a few people like directly. But if you know somebody who makes bouquets, please tag them in this live and tell them to contact us because that would be fun.
Yeah.
That's a really good idea, Camille. And then the other part of that Spring Has Sprung event too is it will be free to come. So as soon as we have everybody 100% lined up, you all know who the lineup is and who will be there and what's going to be happening. Next thing, I do have a ChatGPT workshop that's going to be coming up next week. If you are an entrepreneur or you are somebody who does not know how to use ChatGPT and you want to know how to use ChatGPT to help you out, I'm going to show you. If you suffer from the ability to organize your thoughts, I'm definitely going to show people how to organize your thoughts with ChatGPT. I use it a lot because I am very squirrel-brained. I sometimes feel like I'm a genius, but sometimes I don't know how to organize anything in there, so it doesn't come out that way. It just comes out kind of dumb. So, with that being said, if you are looking for something like that and looking for a training on that, I'm going to be showcasing some amazing ChatGPT skills and how to do them and implement them every day. Also, we also have another thing coming up next week with Whole Collective. They are doing a workshop here that is also good for entrepreneurs and really anybody who needs to have their voice be heard, or maybe you're wanting to start a company and you don't know how and you have all these doubts and these thoughts and they're just, no. They are doing a Silence Your Inner Critic workshop where they're going to help identify the stuff that you need either as a business or as a person in order for you to be successful. If you do not know who the Whole Collective is, 10 out of 10 recommend you reach out to Jessica and Alicia. They are licensed therapists and they do incredible things with business owners, and I cannot tell you how much they've helped us and just in general when it came to structuring things and reevaluating how we do business. They are a huge help and such a great resource, especially since they are trauma-informed and they're just great. They're just great people in general.
And if you attended the YP Summit, they were there. So just FYI for everybody who went to the YP Summit last week, she spoke. And so if you guys don't remember, it's the Whole Collective. Make sure you look them up and then come to our free workshop. Because
it's going to be great. And then, obviously, we always have a pop star of the week, and this is a gentleman that is here every single month. What is his name, Camille?
Bill Larson. I actually finally got to meet him in person. It was just last week.
Bill Larson is our pop star of the week. Him and I do a money game plan workshop. Bill is just an incredible human being. If you are looking for a financial advisor and you're unsure who to talk to because you think they're like all uptight and weird, Bill is like the opposite of that. He has tattoos, guys, okay? He is incredible, and he works with everybody. If you feel like you don't have any funds and you don't know how to budget, he'll sit down and do a free consultation with you. If you feel like you have too much money and you don't know what to do with it, he'll also work with you too. So if you need help with that, he is such a great resource to reach out to, and he's such a fun conversation and just a genuine human being. Really love Bill. And then on the Poppin' Pod.
Oh yeah, that's right. So on the Poppin' Pod we have Angela Lumen. So this one was an interesting podcast because it was actually a for-profit and a non-profit in the same way. So it was kind of like together doing the same mission. So definitely tune in. Miranda is launching that on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout for that. This one was kind of near and dear to both of our hearts because it has to deal with a daycare that offers services for those that have special needs. So I don't know if a lot of you guys know, because I don't really share a lot on social media, but Kalani, who is my 3-year-old, actually is delayed with speech for right now. Hasn't tested as far as being autistic or anything on the scale. So this one actually kind of resonated for both me and Miranda because I really did have a nonverbal child at one point in time, and I did not know how to navigate those, and I also didn't know how to advocate for him when it came to like services in our society today, when we definitely don't know what's going on behind closed doors, and sometimes a disability isn't visible on the outside, and so we always need to be cognizant of that. So I know for me that was a good episode for us to highlight, and then to also highlight from a nonprofit side as well, and just from Miranda's and I point of view, we also experience those challenges too with our kiddos.
Yeah, and I have 2 kiddos that are going through all the testing and all the things right now, and I'm on the spectrum myself, so it's kind of hard when you see, we talk about this in the pod too, like when you see parallels from you to them, you're like, oh no, well I'm like that, so isn't that just normal? Well, not always. And so such a beautiful resource, especially if you need some kind of respite care that's so hard to come by. With that being said, we also have the segment called Poppin' with a Purpose, and it is her foundation that we tagged in this live, which is the High Hopes Foundation. And again, they're 2 separate entities, but their missions kind of are parallel and coincide. They help people who don't necessarily maybe have the funds to get the kind of care that they need, whether it's a scholarship to go to a program like the High Hopes Daycare, or it's
It
to just
offsets
whatever
care that you qualify for with the additional care possibly that you could qualify for from the nonprofit side to kind of assist you with that.
which is incredible. And last but certainly not least,
We're going to try this again, okay? So this is our joke of the week. So we always like to end on our joke of the week. So I'm going to ask the joke of the week. I know, like last week I completely failed with it. But I'm going to ask Miranda the joke. So why don't entrepreneurs make good soda sales pop people?
well, that's because they always try to start up pop-up shops.
So that's our joke of the week for y'all.
With that being said, we'll end on a super not funny note, but we try. If you have any questions or want to know more about Pop-Up, please check out our website at www.popupcommons.com. We have a wealth of resources on there. We also have added some additional links and things if you want to check out some women-owned businesses that we know in our community. We have a really cool group that we started online with women-owned businesses. Also, be on the lookout for something really cool coming in regards to our podcast. We're going to have some secret episodes. We're really building up on that. So when that launches, be prepared to see how that's going to work.
Okay. And if you want to nominate like a Poppin' for a Purpose, DM us and let us know. So that way we can get them featured and also give them a little bit more visibility. And then as well as any entrepreneurs in the Omaha metropolitan area to be on our podcast. So we kind of started season 2 a little bit differently. We do want to focus on a lot of the nonprofits. So if you have any recommendations, go ahead and DM us. And then you guys can check it out on www.popupcommons.com/the Pop-Up Podcast. And you can click the link and you can sign up. And we record on Tuesdays and Thursdays now.
Yep, in the evening, like 5-ish p.m., 5 to 5:30.
After working hours.
Yes, for the most part. I feel like I don't have
Really?
working hours.
She has no boundaries on working hours. We work on 24/7.
But with that being said, if nobody has told you today, remember you are enough, and we appreciate all of you. Thank you.